the top of the entire defense. It's caught! 99 yards, Parish!
Stone will keep it himself, and he is in for the score.
Oh!
Intercepted!
On a rainy Friday evening from Prestonwood Christian Academy, it's another top 5 battle for your Parish Panthers as they take on the Lions from Prestonwood Christian Academy. You are watching live here on Game On Sports as we are nearing kickoff for tonight's matchup. All right, Jackson, we are here ready for action. Another really good matchup. It was a big win on the road last week for Parish Episcopal. Now they have another formidable foe here tonight.
No, this is going to be a good matchup. Parish comes into this game steamrolling to the end of the year. They've gone up against several top 10 matchups this season and, of course, have come out unblemished, except for, of course, the Fort Worth All Saints game. But this is going to be a good test for this team trying to get closer to winning the district championship.
And, of course, conditions a little less than ideal tonight, but I don't think that'll be too much of a factor for either team. But, again, another really good matchup, and we'll see if this offense can keep rolling like we've seen throughout the entire year. We know the defense, as always, is going to be spectacular, but the offense at times has had a little trouble kind of getting off to a quick start throughout the year.
No, but it's all come through the running game this season. Carl Lynch and Christian Benson have been absolutely incredible. And then, of course, Caleb Culp has been great in the backfield as well. But Preston Stone is the heartblood of this team. He is going to be great in this one as well. I don't think Prestonwood, regardless of their seed in the standings, is going to have anything good to throw at this Panther team.
So it'll be a lot of fun to watch as we are getting underway for tonight's game, but we do apologize for the technical difficulties at the beginning of the broadcast, but now we're going to turn it back to last week as we take a look at the highlights. So again, a big win last week and looking to keep the wins coming here tonight from the home of the Lions, Prestonwood Christian Academy, but we'll go ahead and take a quick moment break here as we pause for the playing of our national anthem. All right, we are getting closer and closer to kickoff here from Carrollton, Texas. Nick Laupius and Jackson Donovan here for Game On Sports. Thank you for joining us tonight on this cold and rainy evening. But again, it's going to be another fun matchup between a couple of really high-powered teams. And it'll be interesting to see if the Panthers can pull out yet another impressive top 10 win.
Yeah, it seems like every week after Parish wins a game, the next opponent bumps up to that 5-6 ranking in the state. Then they just go right back into another top 10 matchup. But this is going to be the second to last matchup now of top 15 teams that Parish will go up against until, of course, the last game of the year when they play Cornerstone Christian. But this is definitely going to be an interesting matchup between these two. The weather will most likely be a factor, but I still think that Parish is going to come out of this game looking solid, as this will be another tune-up for playoffs.
So the Lions will be receiving the ball first, so that Panthers defense will start out the game, and they have been suffocating opponents week in and week out, and looking to see if they can keep that trend going as Reed Boyster out there for the opening kickoff. So Boyster back to kick, and we are underway. This is fielded right around the 5-yard line, brought out with some blocks upfield, trying to get to that far edge, and eventually he's going to be dragged out of play. I believe that was Noah Love initially there.
Yeah, the backup quarterback doing a good job getting downfield. Of course, the majority of his playing time is spent in at free safety, but a good job getting downfield that time by the Parish kickoff team.
All right, Jackson, well, we say it every week. You have to look out for big number 99, but you also, Jose Munoz has had a phenomenal season for this Panthers team, and really that front three, you can throw anyone out there, and they're going to give you fits. And then a couple of the linebackers are phenomenal as well. And then you have Caleb Culp back there at safety making some big hits throughout the year.
Yeah, it looks like you're going to trot out number 12, Jacob Switzer, the senior, will be starting in at quarterback for Prestonwood.
So the first play from scrimmage, a handoff up the middle, picks up a few.
Randall Holmes that time, the junior, getting the carry Picks up, I think they're going to give him about 4 yards.
They'll bring up second down and about 6, right on the 26-yard line. Just underway here from Carrollton, Texas. A play-action pass, a man wide open on the slant route. Culp makes the tackle, but that'll be enough for a first down.
Bringing a little bit of extra coverage from the outside of a blitz of one of the linebackers, but getting it off quick that time as Switzer finds his man for the first down, getting closer to midfield.
So quickly first down, a wide receiver screen on the near sideline, picks up a few, makes one man miss, and picks up to the 45-yard line for a gain of about 6. Brings up second down and 3 after the gain of 7 to the 45-yard line, just underway. Bit of a high snap, but it's going to be a handoff up the middle. Is going to get close to the first down marker, depending on the spot. Looks like about a yard short, bring up third and short.
Yeah, delayed reaction on the zone read that time. Finally decides to hand the ball off.
So it will be a first down as they give him a generous spot. Move the chains again.
It's one of those early game calls that they're just trying to get it moving.
Nearing midfield, and this is another wide receiver screen. It's going to be incomplete, close to a backwards pass.
Just a bad throw that time. Might be just the ball getting wet, but goes well short of his receiver.
So bring up second down and 10. Trips on that far side. Going to be a quarterback keeper and is brought down well behind the line of scrimmage.
Blake Burris getting in the backfield.
Number 99.
Haven't called his name too much in the last few weeks, but that time all over the place, getting straight through the offensive line, getting his first sack of the game.
So Burris with the tackle behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 4, third down and 14 now as the Panthers defense looks to get the first stop of the game. Step back, 4 rushing, and will be a quarterback keeper up to the 50-yard line.
Dustin Henderson 8. Getting in that time, the senior getting his first tackle of this one.
Looks like we'll be going for it. That will be a punt, a very short punt, a lot of hang time. Takes a Panthers bounce, will be fielded at the 31. That's where Preston Stone and company will set up their first offensive possession.
Good job by the defense that time. Give up a couple first downs, but forces the quarterback punt, and it just gets caught up in the wind, and they will start with some decent field position now at around their own 30-yard line.
So again, Jackson, the Panthers defense, they've been phenomenal all season long, but there have been times that this Panthers offense has gotten off to a bit of a slow start.
No, typically the second quarter is where this team starts to thrive. Give them the first quarter, get a little bit of patience in on the game. The second quarter is really busted open.
First play will be a wide receiver screen. Culp, trouble with that, and they will rule it incomplete.
Fortunate call that time as it was close to being a backwards pass.
Again, talking about the conditions, play a factor tonight. 49 degrees currently, and a bit of a drizzle. Winds 15 miles per hour out of the northwest. Chance for showers really all night long. So second down and 10. They hand off to Culp. Loses a few. Bring up third down and long.
Just nowhere to go. Tried to get the fake with Preston Stone to the outside, but going nowhere was the running back, Culp, that time.
3rd down and 12. Stone steps back. Looking for someone, has a man opened and is caught. It's Wills, and that'll be enough for a 1st down.
Gabriel Wall's doing a good job. The senior picking up the 1st down on a long 3rd.
So the Panthers convert. Brings up 1st down and 10 on the 43-yard line. Stone with a handoff to Lynch, going to the outside, looking for the edge, runs over one man.
Goodness!
Has some room, still going, and will be knocked out to the 29-yard line. What a run, the 1st run of the night for number 28.
You know, we've talked about it all season long. The minute Carl Lynch gets his feet moving, he is impossible to take down one-on-one. And another great example that time is a huge gain in enemy territory.
So they will mark him out at the 33-yard line. Very impressive run by Carl Lynch for the 1st time of the game. A quick pass out toward the sidelines, caught by Green, sidesteps one person, has some room, and no one's going to catch him. It's a touchdown, Evan Green.
Evan Green doing a great job. Had the quick out that time, makes a man miss, and a good block on the outside just to slow up the secondary trying to catch up, but nonetheless, it's going to be a touchdown, Parish.
So the Panthers strike first. Their defense gets a stop. A big run by Carl Lynch gets it to the 33. And then the 30-yard pitch and catch, Preston Stone to Evan Green for the first points of the night. Reed Boyster on to attempt the extra point. Good snap, a good hold, and a good kick. So 7-0 Panthers, 7:27 to go in quarter number 1. Really a misty evening out here in Carrollton. We saw so far both offenses struggling a little bit to maybe throw the ball or catch the ball in their first possession. So Boyster out to kick. A 7-0 Panthers lead early on, as they look to extend their win streak. Be another top 10 win. Kicks one off. That will go into the end zone, and they'll bring it out to the 25 for the 2nd possession for the Lions, and this Panthers defense going back to work.
No, this defense, they just need to keep doing what they've been doing all season long. The front three, Noah Richards, Blake Burris, Josue Munoz have been absolutely incredible all season long. Now it's time to see if this team can step up and keep that going on the road here at Prestonwood, who, of course, is now the number 5 team in Division I and number 3 in small school private.
So 1st and 10 on the 25. Man in motion, and there's trouble with the snap. Is going to be picked up by the man in motion, and there are a trio. The ball is out. There is 3 or 4 white jerseys there, and the Panthers recover.
Who picked it up is the question. I think it was Josue Munoz.
So that'll bring out the offense on the Lions' 11-yard line. Trouble with the snap. And then a big hit forced, I believe Burris was the one who laid out the initial hit. And then recovered by the Panthers in great field position for the offense to come back out here looking for another quick strike. 7:18 left in the first quarter.
And we talked about the defensive line doing everything. Of course, you said Burris laying the hit and then Munoz picking up the fumble. Just a great job by that entire unit. First play of this drive, and they get it right back.
So 1st and 10 on the 11. And it's going to be a handoff, trying to get to that outside edge. Picks up a few. There's a hand up toward the face mask. Going to be a gain of a few.
No flag thrown, but just trying to catch that edge, unable to find a seam to bust through. Picks up 2. But right now, inside the red zone, any positive gain is good.
Benson with his first carry of the evening. So picked up 2. Right on the 10-yard line, 2nd down and 8. Stone steps back, looks, is forced out of the pocket, is looking, and will run out for a few extra yards, bring up 3rd down.
Didn't have a man to find. Defense pulls back. Showed a little pressure at the line, but decides to bluff. Preston Stone having nowhere to go, takes it himself, picks up a yard.
Evan Green on the top side of your screen, all alone on that side. 3rd down and 4. Going toward the end zone, has a man wide open and is caught. A touchdown, Caleb Culp.
Great job finding the man, going to the back corner. Puts the ball right where it needed to be, and now it's a 2-possession game early as we're just about halfway through this first quarter.
Well, that's the start you want. Now, we were talking about a little bit of slow starts throughout the season. Well, this offense is picking up right where they left off last week. Like you said, 2 quick strikes, 13-0 with 6:22 on the clock in quarter number 1. Boycer on to attempt the extra point. And that one is good. So 14-0 Panthers early, and that one was all set up by a strong defensive play on the last play for the Lions.
And then, of course, Reed Boyster at the end getting credit for a good kick, even though he's had a couple this year not get called. A couple questionable field goal and extra points. But Reed Boyster putting it right up the middle. No doubt, making it 14-0. Parish now leads this one.
Yeah, that one from a few weeks ago, from everywhere in the stadium, it looked good, except for, I guess, right underneath the goalpost. Boyster having a phenomenal year for the Panthers. So Panthers to kick off again, already up by 14. Looking for another convincing win tonight. Boyster will boot this one down. Back into the end zone. Bring it out to the 25. And for the 3rd possession of this Lions team, wanting to do a little bit something more than what they did last time with the fumble on the high snap, resulting in 7 extra points for the Panthers.
Well, of course, this Parish squad just wants it to completely go exactly the same way. But when you're having to worry about the snap in this mist and the wind, most teams in this district are spread offenses, and so you're not having to worry too much unless the weather is bad. They're all going to be in the shotgun, but when the ball starts to get wet, the wind is affecting everything. It will make it difficult on the transfers.
It'll be a quarterback keeper, has some room up the middle, past the 1st down mark into Panthers territory. Is being chased down by Panthers and is knocked down at the 30, and they will mark him down at the 26-yard line. A big run on the quarterback keep.
Finally bringing him down that time was Luke Bridges, the cornerback, able to finally catch up to him.
I know we can pretty much bring up any of the 11 starters on defense, but Bridges has definitely been one that we've highlighted throughout the year. So 1st down, this time it's going to be a handoff. I'll pick up a few. Second down and 5. Be a handoff again up the middle. Big hit there by Burris from behind. Bring up third down and about 1 or 2.
Burris and Munoz again in on the tackle. This is going to be another short third down. This is exactly where this defense finds their strength. They haven't had their back against the wall much this season, but when they do, they definitely come up big.
Last second shift, it's going to be a quarterback keeper up the middle and will fall forward enough for the first down inside the 20.
First time getting into the red zone now for the Lions. Well, interesting to see how their offense does at their first opportunity knocking on the doorsteps.
The Lions trying to answer and perhaps keep pace with the Panthers, and it's another quarterback keeper, has some room, is going to get to the edge and is in for the touchdown.
Clean block that time by the wide receiver, pulling inside, pulls his hands off early enough. There was no questionable call for holding. This will be the first touchdown on the quarterback keep that time by Switzer.
So a 19-yard quarterback scamper into the end zone makes it 14-6, and the extra point coming up.
Be Troop O'Neal, freshman, in to kick it for the Lions.
Wind coming against him, and that one is no good. Pushed off to the left, so a 14-6 lead, and the Panthers offense will get it right back. So really, the quarterback, there's the zone read, the quarterback making the right read on a few of those plays results in the big run, and then the 19-yard touchdown to get the Lions on the board. 4:47 to go in quarter number 1, a 14-6 lead for the Panthers. They get it right back. This one, a short kick into the wind, and that is going to be fielded at the 24 as it took a hop over the head of the Panthers returner, and they will set up shop at the 22-yard line.
Christian Benson with the smart choice that time not to turn around and run with it. As with the wet turf right now, high odds he might have slipped and fell, could have taken a hit. Decides to pop down, and they'll take it from about the 22.
So a convincing start for this Panthers offense, looking to put up yet some more points. It'll be a handoff. Oh, Benson will pick up maybe a yard.
Not quite sure where the refs were watching on that play, but I definitely saw his helmet take an odd turn, but no penalty called.
Lynch now in as the single back. 3 wide receivers out to that far side. Second down and 10. Stone has some time, now scrambling, looking for an open man, and will throw that out of bounds. They'll bring up third down.
Strong effort on the backside, trying to get the pick that time. Number 89, Chaz Mayhew, senior, keeps his feet in but unable to get to the ball. Nearly had an acrobatic pickoff that time.
So it brings up 3rd down and 9, the 23-yard line. Benson back in. Evan Green, again, alone on the near sideline. Stone's going to hand it off. Benson has some room. Over to the 30-yard line, be 2 yards short. So they bring him up to the 31. 4th down and 1, and an interesting decision. 3:30 to go. Really the first decision either team having to make on 4th down, deep in their own territory. Stone's going to keep it, tosses out to Culp, trying to get to that outside edge, is met behind the line, and the Lions defense will turn it over on downs.
I think the Lions were just playing for the punt, gave an all-out attack. Instead it went for a run play. They were all over it, so it will be 1st and 10 at the Panther 29-yard line.
So now a short field for the Lions, down by 8. 3:18 to go in quarter number 1. They start off on the Panther 29. First and 10 is going to be a quick little dump off to the wide receiver. They're going to call it incomplete.
Close call that time, but the sideline ref on the near side made the right call, calling it bouncing short.
So 2nd and 10. Going to be another zone read. The quarterback keeps it, is met behind the line by Burris.
Burris doing a death roll on the ground, knocking the quarterback off his feet. As that will be, because he didn't get the line, his 2nd sack of the game, as we're still in the 1st quarter.
So a loss of 1, 3rd down and 11 on the 30. Switcher steps back, has a man looking for a wide receiver screen, gets up to the 25, and will be short to the 23-yard line.
I think this will be an easy decision for the coaches to call. You're kicking into the wind. Just take it on 4th and
they missed the
short.
extra point as well. So it's going to be a quarterback keeper, and he will be short. So now the Panthers' defense comes up big and forces a turnover on downs.
Keegan Addison, sophomore, coming up big on 4th down that time.
So the Panthers' defense bending but not breaking, something we've said a lot throughout the season.
No, something you've said a lot throughout the season.
Well, in that case, it is true, and that'll give it back to the offense as they look to put some more points up on the board. Went for it last time on 4th down and were stopped a yard short, and this is about the same territory of their last possession. 2:10 to go in the 1st quarter. 8-point lead for Parish. As Stone steps back, has a lot of time, has a man, and that is deflected at the last moment. Green, the intended receiver, right at the 1st down marker.
Yeah, just a great read that time by Taylor Beam. Senior strong safety for the Lions, just reading it perfectly. An unfortunate breakup that time.
Brings up 2nd down and 10. Yeah, handoff to Benson, slips a few tackles, gets out past the 25 to the 26 to bring up 3rd down and about 6. So 3rd and 6. Out on their own 26-yard line. Culp and Benson, the running backs, and it's going to be a quarterback keeper, fakes the pitch, and now has some room up the middle, past the 40. It's going to be a foot race as he gets past midfield and is tripped up and is down at the 35-yard line. A big run by Preston Stone.
All that wouldn't have happened if it wasn't for a beautiful fake pitch at around the 30-yard line. Just an absolute work of art that time by Preston Stone. I think trying to make the secondary man miss and instead got caught from behind. But just a great run again that time by the junior quarterback.
So Stone sees the opposing quarterback. He runs a few times and will raise it himself, and a big run for, like you said, the junior quarterback, as they'll keep this to Carr and Lynch up close to the 30.
Gives a little stutter step behind the line, waits to find a hole, busts through, picks up about 6. Another strong run that time by Lynch.
Second down and 4. Stone with a quick pass. Green with the catch. Right at the first down marker.
Going to be close. I think it's going to be...
They will give it the first down. Out to the 26-yard line. So Evan Green with his second catch of the evening as we have the final 26 seconds here in the first quarter. Going to be a handoff to Lynch. Got met right at the line. Picks up an extra yard, though. Bring up second down and 9. That'll be on the other half of the break, as that will end it for quarter number 1, 14-6. A quick start for this Panthers offense as they look for another win, but this time in unfavorable conditions. Misty outside and 15-mile-per-hour northwest winds, but they have a 14-6 lead going into quarter number 2.
So this will just be one of those games where you see a quarterback like Preston Stone really show what he's made of. The situation is against him with the weather, the winds, it's cold. It's definitely going to be an interesting task to have thrown in front of him, but this is going to be the time where, as a junior, you're one of the highest-ranked quarterbacks in your class. You prove why you deserve that ranking.
The offense off to a quick start, and then the defense, of course, with some big plays as well. Burris and Munoz making a couple of tackles for losses in that first quarter. Both teams make their way toward the other side of the field. Panthers driving, looking to put up some more points, up 14-6. They were helped out by a Lions turnover. Panthers got the ball in the 11, able to convert there, make it 14-6 after the Lions miss an extra point. We are back for quarter number 2. On the 25-yard line, second down and 9. It's going to be a counter play. Benson has some room. No one's going to catch him. An easy walk-in touchdown for Christian Benson.
Given the Saquon Barkley arm wave, great job that time splitting the hole and nobody touching him once he gets past the second level. As again, the running game shows up strong.
And, of course, the conditions favor the running game this evening, and that is a huge advantage for this Panthers team. Have really 4 people that they can run the ball with. You have Preston Stone, Carr and Lynch, Christian Benson on the touchdown there, and Caleb Culp. He showed it last year and has showed it a few times this year as well, as the extra point is no good. It's wide. So 20-6 now. We are just underway. About only 7 seconds off the clock after that quick strike here to start off the second quarter.
No, great job. I mentioned it earlier in the game, but Parish, the second quarter is typically when they start rolling, and another early strike here to start the second quarter, as we'll see if they can keep this going.
So back up to a 14-point lead for Parish. As Boyster back out to kick it away. A line drive kick fielded at about the 20-yard line. A couple of blocks trying to get out to that edge and is brought down at the 32-yard line. So that's where the Lions will set up as they try and get back into this game. Down by 14. So first down and 10. As Switzer and company out. It's going to be another read. It's handoff. Picks up a few. Second down and 5, another zone read, and that picks up maybe a yard, bring up third down and about 6.
Going nowhere. Kenneth Borders getting in on the tackle that time. Great job making the read.
So this defense trying to force first 3 and out. Already forced a turnover on downs and, of course, the forced fumble. And it's going to be a miscommunication and an easy tackle for loss, and that'll bring up fourth down.
Yeah, just a busted play that time, but Colby Blatnick all over the place there, getting him inside the 30. As we'll see the punting game now come out for Prestonwood.
First time we've called his name tonight. It's a low line drive kick, and that is going to take a very fortunate Lions bounce, as it'll be down at the 11-yard line. Really just a line drive kick, hard to field in these conditions, and rolls a long way, and that's where the offense will set up shop.
Uses the wind perfectly. It was a short kick, but low, goes end over end, and is going to bounce to about the 11. As we've seen Parish convert on this before, they've gone a 90-yard drive in about 4 minutes earlier in the year, so they definitely have the capability to do it.
In a game like this, it's already a 14-point lead, but in these kind of conditions, field possession plays a big role. But like you said, that really doesn't mean a whole lot if you're going up against this Panthers offense. First down and 10 on their own 11, up by 14. 9:58 to go in the first half. Empty backfield for Stone. And he's got a lot of room, as we'll get down a gain of 11. And that'll move the chains.
Brought down by DeColby Butler, junior secondary, coming in for the tackle. But it's going to be a first down. Opens up the backfield, has no one in to defend. Now making some changes at the line.
So again, an empty backfield, first down and 10, up to the 23-yard line. Stone steps back, has a man open, a big hit. Picks up about 4, as Benson just pops right back up after getting that big hit.
Absolutely getting planted that time.
Good to see him popping right back up. Picks up about 4. Second down now. Movement on that defensive line for the Lions. Stone steps back, trying to work his way free, has some room, makes a man miss, and now trying to get back to the inside, and will step out of bounds at the 45-yard line. Another impressive run by the junior QB.
Was that 4 or 5 guys either juked out or broke a tackle, had nowhere to go as the pocket collapsed on him, but a great job finding whatever hole there was, bounces it out to about the 45.
So first down and 10 on the quarterback scramble. Out to the 44-yard line. First down and 10. Be a handoff to Lynch. Makes one man miss, has some blocks upfield. It's going to be a foot race, and will throw the defender to the ground after being escorted out at the 24-yard line.
Again, Taylor Beam on the tackle. Not so much a tackle, just luckily forcing him out of bounds at the 25. But again, another long run by Karin Lynch.
There's a flag right toward midfield. Like it'll be a holding penalty. That's the first flag we've seen tonight. So negates the big run, first down and 12. Backs them up just a few. Play action, Stone with the pump fake, has a man, has a step and is caught to the 20, to the 10, into the end zone. Touchdown, Evan Green. The flag on the field.
Right around the 20. I don't even see a Lion player around it.
As of right now, about a 57-yard touchdown connection from Stone to Green. I believe a sideline warning. So the touchdown stands. Evan Green with his second touchdown grab of the evening. The kick is up and good, 27-6. Panthers lead, and again, they started on their own 11, but have no problem moving it down the field. Makes it 27-6. So now a 21-point advantage, 7:57 to go in the second quarter. Boyster lines up. It's going to be an onside kick. It is fielded right at midfield. And they're going to throw a flag. I think that made it past the 10 yards. I don't know.
That was a late flag, too.
We are right toward the 50-yard line up here in the press box, and it looked like it was grabbed at least the 50.
Oh, this is going to be close. They've got all the refs in trying to talk about it.
And they will pick up the flag. So after they converse, the Panthers. Oh. They made the motion of picking up the flag, and they just signaled first down Lions.
Hold on. No. The ball. What?
So they picked up the flag, but they rule Lions ball, and then they mark it on the 49-yard line of the Panthers. Coach Novikov wants an explanation. So in a strange turn of events, the Lions get the ball at the Panther 49-yard line. So not exactly sure the reasoning. They picked up the flag, and this is trying to get out to the edge, and we'll go into that Panther sideline maybe a yard. Again, they made the motion. They picked up the flag. And then they still awarded football over to the Lions. So that one picks up maybe a yard. Second down and 9. There's some conversation over on that far sideline. Trouble with the chains. As now the official looking to pick things up. Second down and 9, 7:45 to go in the second quarter, and a 21-point advantage for Parish Episcopal. So still trying to correct things on that far sideline.
I think it's one of the first down sticks just broke.
Still some conversation on that Panthers sideline. Thank you so much for joining us here on Game On Sports, our coverage of Parish Episcopal Panthers football. Nick Laupius, Jackson Donovan with you here tonight. On really the first kind of cold weather game of the season. 48 degrees, strong wind from the northwest, and then, of course, a drizzle throughout the night. It's going to be a handoff. Falling forward, picks up about 6, third down and about 4. So Panthers, again, looking to hold. Going to be a quarterback keeper and is met behind. Picks up maybe a yard, brings up fourth down and 3. I believe Burris was there first. Like they are lined up to kick this one up high. Plenty of hang time. Takes another Lions bounced toward the end, picked up a few yards for the Panthers, so they'll set up shop at the 17-yard line, up by 21 with 6:48 to go in the half. So the last possession, they started on the 11-yard line and had no trouble finding the end zone. A 57-yard touchdown, Preston Stone to Evan Green, diving into the end zone. They set up here on the 17-yard line. It's going to be a handoff up the middle. Met right at the line, 2nd down and 10.
Nearing about halfway mark here in this second quarter. Still a 3-possession game. A touchdown right now would be amazing to go into halftime with, but nonetheless, you're in good position. Now, just trying not to be greedy, but you definitely want to put as many points on the board as you can here in the first quarter, especially with the way the weather has been acting here in this one.
Panthers do get the ball to start the second half. Stone rolls out. It's going to be a counter play, trying to go back toward the middle. Again, met right at the line of scrimmage. Maybe a loss of a yard, bring up 3rd down on 11.
Couldn't go anywhere that time. Ends up getting tackled for a loss, make it 3rd and 11.
So Lynch, the single back. 3rd down and 11. Stone steps back. Has some room. Slips past one tackle. And we'll get to the 21-yard line. Bring up 4th down. So Stone back there. Bit of a high snap, no problem though. This one hangs up there. It's into the wind. Takes a Lions hop as they'll start out at the Panther 40-yard line, trailing by 3 scores. 4:47 left in the first half. And this is huge for the Lions to try and get some points going into the halftime break.
Yes, but this is exactly where this defense does well.
They bend, but they don't break, Mr. Donovan. We've seen that already tonight. They're looking to do the same here on this possession. Already forced 2 turnovers. 1st down and 10. It's going to be a handoff. And able to slip past one tackle, picks up about 3.
Andrew Merrick nearly had him for a tackle for a loss, almost back to the 45. Able to slip that tackle, but he will be brought down.
See right there, Burris, a little slow to get up. Able to get off on his own power, though. See if he stays out there. Indeed, he will.
That'd be an interesting thing to see how many in this game, as cold as it is, are just stingers, and how many of them are going to be a quick out, warm up a little bit, and then get right back in.
2nd down and about 7. Another handoff and met
Munoz
behind the line. That's we haven't called him a whole lot tonight so far, but a big play there from number 60.
Josue Munoz could not be contained. J.B. Moore was on assignment to try and keep him in close, but he just shucks him to the side like he wasn't even there.
So got back to the line of scrimmage. 3rd down and 7. Single back. Steps back, has a man, is caught. Big hit at the sideline. And it'll be about 3 yards short.
Great job that time, getting the quick hit in that time. Number 12, Gabriel Grubbs. But in this field position with the way the score is, this is one of those you just have to go for it.
3:19 to go. 4th down and about 4. Trips here on the near side toward the bottom of your screen. Switzer with one back to his side. Now looking for a man, is almost intercepted But that'll work as well as it's a turnover on downs, the second turnover on downs forced from this Panthers defense.
Kenneth Borders, the linebacker, had a great break on the ball, but just had it hit off of his chest plate. But nonetheless, it's going to work just the same. It will be a turnover on downs, as Parish will have 3 minutes now to work with it.
Plenty of time.
Plenty of time. All timeouts remaining still.
And some good field position. They start off on the 34-yard line, up by 21. Looking for another strike to go into the half. Stone by himself. Shifting on the defensive line for the Lions. Stone steps back, a quick pump fake, has a man wide open, it's Culp, past the 50, and it will take a trio of Lions to bring him down, an easy first down for Caleb Culp.
Culp doing a good job just across midfield, standing at the logo, gets the catch. But a great job that time by Preston Stone, staying calm, had a man coming up the middle unchecked, gets the ball off just in time for a clean first down.
Gets into Lions territory on the 49-yard line. First down and 10. Culp and Benson, or Culp and Lynch, the two running backs, is going to be a handoff to Lynch as he tries to get to that outside and will lose a few.
They're going to get him at his stop of momentum at the 47. Back him up 4 yards, make it 2nd and 14.
Clock running, 2:15 to go. Again, all three timeouts. On their own 46-yard line now after the loss of 4. Green by himself at the very bottom of your screen there. 3 wide receivers on that far side. Lynch, the running back. Stone steps back, has some time, has a man, and overthrows Evan Green, bring up 3rd down and long.
Good catch that time by the coach on the sideline, but had a man. Evan Green was open, just lets it go a little bit wide. Clock will stop as it will be 3rd and long, minute 48 remaining.
Culp and Lynch, the two running backs. Looks like there will be a timeout called. First timeout for Parish, I believe. 1:48 to go, 27-6. All Panthers so far in this first half.
Coach Novikov makes the call for a timeout. Got plenty of time still on the clock, but this will be an important first down. Because even if you can't get in for a score, if you can get across midfield, that'll make the punt a little bit easier, especially since you're going to be kicking into the wind going north on this field. And so you want to give yourself as much space as you can, even if you are unfortunately unable to score.
So we'll see what they draw up here on 3rd down and 14, beg your pardon. 46-yard line. So here we go, 3rd and 14. Stone steps back, has some protection, now rolling out. Looking for someone, has some room past midfield, and he'll be close. As he dove, and yeah, there's going to be some flags in it. It looked like there was a late hit as Stone was diving toward the sideline.
It's one of those close calls. He didn't slide. He actually gave himself up for a hit.
2 officials throwing the flags. He dove out right toward that first down marker. It looks like it's going to be a few yards short, but we'll see what the flag is.
I think regardless where the field position is on 4th down, you go for this one no matter what. But this might be moving the chains if it's a personal foul or unsportsmanlike conduct.
Yeah, seeing the body language on that Panthers sideline, looks like they believe it's going to be a first down. The offense is already set up right around the 25-yard line. We wait for the official call. It will be a personal foul against the defense. So it was going to be close, but with the late hit on the quarterback, that'll move them up 15 extra yards. First down, and still plenty of time. 1:36, 2 timeouts. Panthers now with a short field.
No, the wind's not in your favor, but Reed Boycer has been solid all season long, whether it be extra points or field goals. So he's definitely a weapon you can utilize the closer you get. As, of course, we've seen him in warm-ups making 45-yarders.
First down, 10, 27-yard line. 21-point advantage. Going to be a handoff to Culp, has the edge, breaks one tackle, and picks up about 4.
Getting near the 1-minute mark now. It'll be second and about 6.
Boltman Lynch to the halfbacks. On a play action, steps up, has a man, and that will be well out of bounds. Bring up third down and about 6. .48 seconds left. This is a big play on third down. Have it on the 26-yard line, or 24-yard line. Now looking, it's going to be an end around. Benson has some room. He has the speed, cuts toward the middle, a big hit, but is down at the 11-yard line. They pull some trickery there for the first.
And it looks like there's going to be a timeout. Chains are going to move. 37 seconds now remaining here in the first half. No timeout called.
So some misdirection. And then Benson with the afterburners gets to the 11-yard line. First down and 10. Stone steps back. A big hit. Actually looked like it was going to be a lot worse, but kind of slowing up. Loses a few yards over to Benson. There will be a timeout called by Parish.
Now about 18 seconds left remaining. Still enough time to get a couple of plays off before you have to settle for the field goal. But at second and long, you need to get to the 1 for a first down. So now it's basically you're just treating it as second and goal, just trying to get the touchdown here before the half.
So the Panthers with an opportunity to go up perhaps at the most 28 points into half. They'll start off the second half with possession. Second down at about 13. 18 seconds on the clock. 1 timeout left for the Panthers.
Late sub into the game is Karin Lynch now coming into the backfield.
Play action has a man open. That's deflected. Looking for the quick slant. Brings up third down. It's Braden Rindor, defensive lineman. So here we go. Third down, 13. Lynch, the running back. The left of Stone, timeout called.
Final timeout called by Parish with 14 seconds left now.
That being the last timeout for the Panthers, third down, 13. 14 seconds left, and they're on their own 14-yard line. Will be an interesting play call here. perhaps try and go something toward the boundaries. Maybe just go for the end zone. So 3rd 13. Stone steps back, being forced out of the pocket, and will throw this one out.
Looks like they're going to bring the kick team out now.
6 seconds left here in the second quarter. They look to go up 24 into the half.
31-yard attempt into the wind and rain.
About 15 miles per hour into the face of Boyster. Like you said, about 31 yards. Good snap, good hold. Plenty of leg. And that one is no good, just to the left. So that'll do it for the first half of action. 27-6, an impressive start for the Panthers, stalling on the last few drives, though, as they are up 21 as we head to the halftime break. Panthers will start off the second possession with the ball. Don't go anywhere. Stay with us here on Game On Sports as we bring you coverage of Parish Episcopal Panthers football. And welcome back to Carrollton, Texas. The second half of action, Panthers up by 21, 27-6 as we are about to get underway in the third quarter, looking for another road win against a top 5 team. And the Panthers get the ball to start the second half on what was a very impressive first half for this Panthers offense.
Yeah, this could have been a little bit wider of a score instead of 27-6 if the onside had possibly been called correctly, but nonetheless it's going to be a 3-possession game as the Panthers have looked good here in the first half.
The Lions set off to kick. It's homecoming weekend for Prestonwood Christian. We had the halftime ceremony. One of the football players was named homecoming king. There's number 75, Javon Booten, was named homecoming king. So congratulations to him. As we are underway in the second half of action, we'll bounce into the end zone. The Panthers will get it at the 25. Nick Lopius, Jackson Donovan with you here on Game On Sports, bringing you coverage of Panthers football all season long. Look like number 8, Noah Love, limping toward the sideline. Hopefully everything is good with the safety. So this Panthers offense looking to put up some more points. They've had no trouble moving the ball. Called out on a few drives. For the most part, been marching up and down the field with ease. First down and 10, their own 25 as we start the second half of action. Man in motion. Stone steps back, looks that way. Instead, we'll set up a screen. Covered, bobbled a bit by Benson. Will fall forward, picks up about 6.
We just saw right there maybe the wet being an issue. Could have been a clean catch. Bench and bobbles it. I say that to mention Prestonwood has sent nobody to go get the kickoff, and that ball is sitting in a puddle right now, getting absolutely drenched.
A lot of puddles around here tonight, and I know the first couple of possessions, the conditions were definitely showing a little bit of issue for both teams handling the snap, a couple of passes as well. Second down at about 2. That's going to be plenty for a first down on the Stone keeper.
Stone takes it up past the first down up to around the 40. Player comes in high on him, but it looks like he's able to drop down low enough to miss the hit.
So it was a pickup of 5 on the Stone keeper. First down, the 38-yard line. Wind and rain, more of a miss now continuing throughout tonight. Here was a halfback swing. Benson makes something out of nothing, picks up close to 5.
Bluffed it for a couple plays in a row. Finally finds Christian Benson. He's taking a couple big hits tonight, but hopping up quickly again, making it about 2nd and 4.
Benson with a rushing touchdown back in the first half. Was the second score of the game. Second down and 4 after the gain of 6. And Stone having to call a timeout. There was 1 second left on the play clock, and that's the first timeout here in the second half.
A few times we've seen some miscommunication, having to force a timeout on the play clock that time. But a good heads-up play, knowing what was in front of him as we have 10.5 minutes remaining in the third.
Still at 49 degrees tonight. The light drizzle and then the wind still coming in out of the northwest. About 13 to 15 miles per hour gusts. Hasn't slowed down this Panthers attack, at least in that first half. Helped out the defense as well. come back out of the timeout. 2nd down 4. Caleb Culp back to the left of Stone. Ben's out in motion. And Culp was towards his knees, not able to bring it in, brings up 3rd down. Benson checking back in. Empty backfield for Stone. 3rd down 4. Around 44-yard line. Stone making changes at the line. 5 on the play clock. Stone has it as a man, finds Green, and that's going to be right toward the marker on the opposite side. Looks to be enough, and they will give him the 1st down.
Caleb Culp was wide open at the 50-yard line. Could have broken that for a big gain. Picking up the 1st down nonetheless, but maybe need to survey the field just a little bit longer that time.
So they move up to the 49-yard line, 1st and 10. First possession of the 2nd half. Benson now to the left of Stone. 5 on the clock. Benson out in motion. Stone looks that way, will step back, sidesteps one tackler, and now has a little bit of space. Is able to cut it back toward the outside, has some blockers, gets past the 1st down marker and out toward about the 36-yard line. Another impressive scamper by Preston Stone.
Another good job that time of just making a great play out of nothing. Makes a couple men miss back behind the line, avoiding the sack. As he'll pick up good yardage now inside the opponent's 40.
Marked out at the 38-yard line, 1st down. Karn Lynch back in. Going to be a play action, has a man. It's Green, is caught, slips out of a tackle, and there is the hat trick for Evan Green. Another touchdown for number 1.
Great job that time picking up the short route, making a man miss. Evan Green again having a stellar performance here, pushing Parish over the 30-point mark.
This time a 38-yard connection between Stone and Green. And Boyster on to attempt the extra point. He's had trouble facing this way, 0 for 2. Good snap, good hold. And the kick is good. 34-6. This Panthers team well in control. 9:34 to go in the 3rd quarter. And the Panthers will kick it back off, and the defense will be back out there on the field. And they've been dominant tonight. Boyster back out there. Kick this one away. 34-6. All Parish tonight. Won a short floater. Is fair caught at the 33-yard line. There's a little bit of pushing and shoving afterwards. Nothing will come out of that. So this defense coming back out, only giving up 6 points. And it's been Munoz and Burris that have been making the plays behind line of scrimmage.
Yeah, strangely not calling Noah Richards' name too much here in this one, as the big nose guard has been incredible stuffing up the middle of the line this season.
So Lions looking to get something going on offense, going deep on the first play, and that one is overthrown. Had a step on him, but just overthrew him. Brings up second down.
Yeah, that time Switzer just getting a little bit too antsy, trying to get the big ball early here in the second half, but put a little bit too much mustard on it. Needs to be aware that he's throwing with the wind and it's going to float a little bit.
Man in motion, bit of a high snap. This one's almost intercepted.
Batted down by Burris, doing a good job up at the line, getting his hands up.
So 2 quick incompletions, 3rd down and 10 now.
Trying to go against the script of the first half where they ran it. A couple options majority of the half, but now just trying to catch Parish off guard, being very unsuccessful up to this point.
Witzer steps back, has a man, and is caught, and that'll be a first down. Up to the 44-yard line. Ryan Rucker with the catch. And in motion this time, it's going to be a jet sweep, trying to get to that outside. Picks up about 3.
Great job fighting off the block that time. On the far side, had a receiver pick him up, fighting off. Able to stop him right at the line that time.
That one picked up 2, 2nd down 8. Their stop and play. Back over on that Panthers sideline. Looked like they might have been looking at the first down sticks. Either way, 2nd down, setting up a halfback sweep, or a swing rather. Bring up 3rd down and 3.
Keeping up for the tackle that time was Andrew Merrick and Kenneth Borders.
Moving to Panther territory, 3rd down 3. And man in motion, it's going to be a quarterback keeper. Very slow up to the line of scrimmage and is stopped short. Picked up about 2, maybe just about a yard. Looks like it'll be about 4th down, maybe 1.5.
I think getting in there first that time, number 27, Henry Partridge, and Noah Richards making the initial contact. Look for another quarterback option.
The
now.
Panthers have stopped him twice, and this will be a punt. Takes a bounce, is going to be fielded at about the, mark him down at the 6, so that's where the Panthers will get going, but the defense again with another stop. $7:17 to go in the 3rd quarter. 34-6. Parish leads.
The lens never gets wet when we're pointed this direction. It won't focus. It's got too much water up there, I think.
That defense has been phenomenal tonight. Here's the first down play. Stone with the keeper and has some room. Getting toward the outside. And a huge pickup there. A gain of 30 from Preston Stone.
Yeah, great job getting out of the shadow of his own uprights, getting it near the 35. He busted straight up the middle, finally getting chased out of bounds. They're going to place him at the 33.
So a quick first down. Stone on the play action has a man and is bobbled again. Bring up 2nd down.
Foster Malloy that time unable to bring it in. The junior having some trouble on the reception.
Ref right there having a little bit of trouble bringing that in. Wipe it down. Second down 10. Hand off to Lynch, looking for some room. Flag is thrown. Lynch stopped at the 29-yard line. They'll give him forward progress. Be back to the 32. Be a loss of 1, but there is a flag.
If it was my guess, I'd say it was probably a hold on Overton, number 52 on the offensive line.
It is a holding. Penalty declined. Third down 11.
Looked like he had a hold of him just a little bit too long and then shucks him to the side trying to fight to another man. Just made it a little bit too obvious that time for the referees.
Actually will mark him down back to the 29. So 3rd and 14. 6:50 to go. Down again, looking at the sideline. 7 left on the play clock. Gonna have to hurry up instead. 3, 2. They just get it off. Stone steps back, has some protection. Decides to run for it past the 30. Getting spun around, gets back close to the original line of scrimmage, bring up 4th down.
You have an injured line on the field. Looks like number 36, Brendan Ridnour. Going to stay in the game, though.
Bringing the punting team. Boyster out there. He does a little bit of everything. Busy night for number 18. Gets it off. Takes a fortunate bounce. Because that'll pin him down to the 32-yard line. So a good bounce from Reed Boyster. With 5:31 to go, a 28-point lead for Parish. A light drizzle all evening long. Still the wet conditions. That time, Boyster able to get it off cleanly. So Lions back out there. First down 10, their own 32. Be a handoff and has a lot of room up toward the secondary. Gets chopped down to about the 48.
Daniel Demery and Kenneth Borders in on the tackle at right at, they're going to put him at the 48, but a good gain that time on first down by the Lions.
Quick pass out to the near sideline and into Panthers territory. Picks up about 5. So a gain of 6, second down 4.
Caleb Hope laying a good hit that time, still giving up another good gain, 5 yards. Put him cross midfield to the 47 of the Panthers.
Trouble with the snap. Ball is loose. Witzer will recover. So it's back toward the original line of scrimmage, bring up third down and about 9. Second time that the Lions have had trouble on the snap. Witzer steps back, bringing a blitz. Or the Panthers has a man and is caught on that near sideline. Plenty for the first down. Rucker again. So they get back into Panthers territory, first down 10. This is caught, has some blockers downfield, down toward the 30. Will be brought down, I believe that was Borders.
Calling his name a lot here on this drive. Seems like every time we make a call, it's been at least a 4 or 5 yard gain.
Picks up about 7, second down 3.
Eugene Lee, the senior, coming in now to replace Burris at the end position.
Man in motion, forced out. Oh, that outside, able to make one man miss. It's enough for the first down, gets to the 27. Really the first time since about the first quarter. Lions are moving the ball down. 3:11 left in the third.
So they've had a lot of momentum now, consistently moving the ball here on this drive, having no difficulties, whether it be a long run or a quick pass that goes for yards. Again, another run that time goes for a gain of 9, almost another first down.
So another good run for that outside. Picks up 9, second down and 1. Another handoff. This one's going to be up the middle, enough for the first down. It's falling forward to about the 15-yard line. So another first down and 10. Switzer's rolling out, has a man, throws it over. Going to bring up second down. The Panthers faithful out in attendance tonight, braving the elements. Cheerleaders out there as well, doing their best to stay warm. Good showing of Panthers fans tonight. Braving some wind and rain, a lot of cold. It's going to be a quarterback keeper. Trying to shift out of a tackle. Will pick up about 3 or 4, brings up third down. Looks like there is an injured player down. A lineman for the Lions. .208 left here in quarter number 3. 34-6. Favor of Parish. Evan Green, a trio of touchdown grabs. Gabe Walls with a touchdown grab as well. Christian Benson with a rushing touchdown. And of course this defense up to this point holding the Lions to 6 points. They are marching down right about the 14-yard line. Like it is Grant Arthur, 67. Hopefully everything is okay with him. Being helped out to the sideline.
Walking gingerly on that left leg.
Hopefully nothing too serious. We return to action. Third down and about 7. Going to be a handoff trying to get to the outside. A big hit is going to be brought back down to the 15-yard line. And the Panthers again coming up big on third down.
It'll be the senior Andrew Merrick getting the tackle in the backfield.
So fourth down and 10. Got to get it to the 4. Going to the far sideline, and that one, the receiver having to play defense. And do you want me to say it, or do you want to say it?
I think Caleb Culp did a great job on the backside of the defense. Actually, I take that back. That was Demery on the backside taking a tumble onto the track. But, yes, it was very good bend, don't break defense.
Exactly, and they keep them at 6 points as they get it back over to the offense with a minute 20 to go in the third quarter, up by 28. So Lynch back in there at running back. They're going to hand it off to him. Picks up a few. Lynch with a big amount of D1 offers. A couple of local teams here, SMU and UNT offering. We've been told he's really deciding Colorado State and Virginia are the two schools he's really considering, as this one's going to be incomplete. Bring up third down. So now third down and 8 on the 16-yard line. Be a empty backfield for Stone. Benson checks back in. Stone steps back, being chased from the pocket. And we'll have to throw this one away. Bring up fourth down.
Another tough situation. He got a man late once he decided to make his move to scramble through the secondary up, but the punt team's going to come back out again. 41 seconds remaining here in the third quarter.
Will be the second punt attempt for Reed Boyster. Got a favorable bounce the last time out. Again, kicking into the winds about 15 miles per hour. Good snap. They're able to get it up. It gets caught up in that wind. And we'll take a Lions hop as they will start off at the Panther 34-yard line. So good field position for the Lions. They're trying to just put something up on the board. The Lions trail by 28. Homecoming weekend for Prestonwood Christian. They have had a tough time trying to figure out how to attack this Panthers defense. Be a handoff up the middle. Gets some acceleration, picks up about 7. The Lions had success running the ball. 10 seconds left here in the third. They're going to hand it off again. Being very patient. And looks like the ball is out. And the official will actually rule that he was down. And that will end it. Through 3, a 28-point lead for the Panthers, 34-6. As you are watching Parish Episcopal Panthers football here on Game On Sports. We will take a quick break. We'll be back to bring you the fourth quarter of action.
Muscles are going to look a lot smaller today.
So we are back underway. Final 12 minutes of regulation, 28-point deficit for the Lions. A little bit of a high snap, no problem, though. And this is a long run. They have some room, trying to cut back toward the middle, spins out of one tackle, and into the end zone for a touchdown to start off the fourth.
Very, very quick strike that time. Number 16, Timothy Taylor, taking it in. The senior gets his first touchdown of this one, as that will make it 34-12 for now, kicking into the win for the extra point.
Yeah, Kickers have had trouble this end of the field.
Troop O'Neal in on the extra point attempt.
Freshman kicker back out there. That one is good. 34-13. With just about 9 seconds off the clock here in the fourth quarter. So the Panthers looking to get the ball back, perhaps chew up a little bit of this clock. Past couple of possessions had a little bit of momentum, then stalling out. A couple of punts from Reed Boyster. Special teams unit not having to do too much tonight for the Lions. Going to be a little flare out to the 40, picked up by Demery. Gets pushed out of bounds, and the Panthers will get good starting field position. Like the Lions special team unit offsides on that attempt. That'll be 5 extra yards for Parish. Benson back out there, this time to the right of Stone. Benson with a rushing touchdown tonight. One gets past midfield, picks up about 4.
Just to give some scores from around the district, Bishop Dunn is beating Bishop Lynch 34-21. Their game is still live right now. Nolan Catholic looks like they'll stay undefeated in the fourth quarter, winning 28-13. And John Paul is in a tight one, tied at the half, 20-20.
Another busy night of Texas high school football. Benson gets the handoff again, picks up about a yard. Third down and 6 now into Lions territory. They've had trouble converting on their last 2 third down attempts. Empty backfield again for Stone. Will be a keeper for Preston. Has some speed and has a first down. Gets hit hard and got hit up high, and a flag is thrown. It's a dangerous play.
Threw his hat as well. Might have 2 penalties on this one.
Yeah, that was a hit up high on Preston Stone. They will get together. For the most part this evening, Jackson, we've seen a relatively clean game in terms of penalties for both teams.
been low on the laundry being tossed on the field, but this is one you definitely can't ignore. As one, it's a hit high on the body, especially on a quarterback trying to go down. Looked like it might have just been a face mask, but the way they're talking about this, it might be something a little bit more severe.
Like you said, that referee throwing down his hat as well after the initial flag was thrown. So here's the official call now. So an unsportsmanlike conduct being assessed to the Lions. That'll move Parish all the way to the 21-yard line. So a fresh set of downs after the quarterback keeper and then the penalty on top of that. Stone looks to be okay after the high hit. Gets flushed out of the pocket yet again. Has a man and is caught at the 10. Still going into the end zone. Touchdown. Are you kidding me? Evan Green. Whoa. What do we have here? Does it look to be a catch and a touchdown?
The holding call against the offense, so that's going to be called back, taking the fourth touchdown away, taking his fourth touchdown away from Evan Green.
Good eye there, Jackson, on the holding call. That negates the touchdown effort by Evan Green. Moves him back down to the 31-yard line, so first down 20. Benson in at running back. Stone steps back. Will get it to number 23's. Met will push down his defender back to the original line of scrimmage and then picks up a few extra. There's a bit of a late shove. Nothing will come of that.
Looking at the little man making some moves again. Chucks off a couple would-be tacklers. Good job getting back some of that field positioning now back inside the 20 for second down.
Second down and 7. Ball on the 18-yard line as the clock runs. 9:58 to go. Stone has it, tosses it out to Culp, trying to make one man miss and will fall down at the 14. So third down and about 2. Empty backfield again for Stone. Trips on the top side of your screen. Benson and Green here toward the near sideline. Stone steps back, looks, has a little bit of time now, is being chased out of the pocket. Still looking, has a man toward the end zone and is caught for the touchdown.
That's
Jai Moore.
Jai Moore on the back corner, his first of the game.
He was wide open in that back corner. As you saw right there, Preston Stone showing Moore to look up at the scoreboard, watch the replay for the touchdown. So another passing TD from Preston Stone. They're going with a fake. Rolling out. Still has some blockers and is in. Somehow finds the end zone after facing a wall of Navy jerseys. Gabriel Grubbs finds the end zone for the 2-point conversion. So Gabriel Grubbs showing off the speed. Puts it in for the 2-point conversion, 42-13. After Jai Moore and Preston Stone connect in the end zone. Five passing touchdowns for Stone tonight. Oyster sends this one down, is fielded at the 70-yard line, has a seam, and will be brought down at the 30-yard line. There's Kenneth Borders again. He's been all over the field tonight, number 6.
Yeah, doing a great job with the linebacker core tonight. That time on the coverage team, stopped them at around the 30. They're going to put them up at the 30, actually right at the 30.
The Lions looking to put perhaps a couple of scoring drives together. But yeah, handoff. They've had success running the ball, and this one picks up 2 or 3. Haven't had a whole lot of luck through the air. 8:45 to go in the game. Second down and 6, able to cut back in. Falls forward, picks up another 2, bring up third down and short. Looks like for the moment, the rain has kind of slowed down. Switzer looking, has a man, is cut, and will be knocked out of bounds, enough for the first down.
Had a lot of coverage, or a lot of pressure coming off to his left. Good job. Takes a couple back steps, rolls to his right, finds a man, picks up the first down, getting him up to a 43-yard line. Under 8 minutes now left in this ball game.
Another handoff and met right at the line of scrimmage. Picks up maybe a yard. That was Burris in there to make the stop.
Yeah, Burris coming in quick. Getting a little help from Blatnick, who we haven't called too much tonight, but has been great as that fourth rusher coming off the edge all season long. Of course, 2 weeks ago had the long fumble recovery for a touchdown.
Gonna hand it off again. Loses close to 5. Bring up third down and long.
Again, Blatnick and Munoz that time getting in on the sack.
Six and a half to go. Clock running, third down and 14. Steps back, Looking, and that is almost intercepted. Not able to hold on, but that'll bring up 4th down. As Luke Bridges in coverage. Panthers have had their opportunities to perhaps pick a few off, but again, with these slick conditions, not able to bring one in. Will force another punt, though. Diego Camarina, and this one goes over his head. And he's just going to throw it out of the end zone. That's actually a smart play. That'll be a safety. He threw it out of the back of the end zone. There was an opportunity, perhaps. There's 3 white jerseys there. Could have recovered it for a touchdown. So a smart play, heads-up play by the punter. Chuck it out of bounds. Will give up only the 2 points. We actually have a discussion here. Perhaps to see where they will spot the ball, if it will be a safety. So it is a safety. 44-13 now for the Panthers. They will get it back. 6:10 left in the game. And we'll have to kick off 20 yards back at the 20-yard line. And this one into the wind. Fielded at the 37. Has some room. Momentarily, Benson still on his feet. Gets past midfield. And will step out of bounds. A flag is thrown late. A penalty against Parish will back them up into their own territory. Now moves them back to the 44-yard line. 1st down and 10 with 6:01 left in the game. Stone steps back, almost had Walls at the 40. A little bit of late shoving. Just a little bit of discussion, no flag thrown. 2nd down, 10.
We've hit the point, less than 6 minutes remaining here in the 4th. This game is all but over. A 31-point game. Now it's just keep the composure and try not to get hurt. Looks like there will be a penalty against Parish, back them up 5. First and 15 now. Guy Moore back out there after his first touchdown grab
last possession. Via handoff, Lynch sidesteps one, but there is a wall of Navy jerseys right in front of him, brings him down, loses an extra yard.
We'll say for those of you kind enough to tune in to watch our game and not watch the World Series, Houston is leading bottom 5, 3-1 over the Nationals.
Game 3 of the World Series, a 2-0 Nationals lead. First World Series game in the nation's capital since 1939, when the Washington Senators hosted a World Series. Of course, the Senators later became known as the Texas Rangers when they moved to Arlington. A big grab there by Green, past midfield, and enough for the first down. So 1st and 10, 46-yard line back into Lions territory. Under 5 minutes to go. Be a loss of a yard. Panthers just taking time off the clock. 4:15 left. 2nd down, 11. Pass out is caught past the 40-yard line. A big hit close to the first down marker. Bruce Mitchell with his first grab of the evening. 3rd down and 1.
Quick little bubble screen that time, gets it close to the first down, about 2 yards short.
Hand off to Lynch. Spins forward. The ball is out. And the Lions recover. So Benson was spun around as he got hit. Let go of the football. Lions recover. And we'll get the ball back with 3:28 to go. Down 31. The Lions get it back. Another handoff up the middle. Picks up about 2.
Number 40, Emmerich Pono in on the tackle.
This time they'll run it toward the outside, get some blocks downfield, and that'll be enough for a first down. Gets thrown out of bounds at the 45.
Randall Holmes, the junior, finding an edge on the outside. A couple good blocks set by the wide receivers. He'll get pushed out of bounds just short of the 45. Be first down now. 2:52 remaining in the fourth quarter.
Another handoff back up the middle, gets met at the 50. Picks up about 6 right at midfield.
Taking a big hit at the end there. That time coming in. Foster Malloy on the hit.
Falls forward to pick up about 2, 3rd down 2.
DePono getting in again.
Again, we'll run it up the middle, enough for the first down, and then some, close to the 42-yard line. That'll move the chains yet again. Under 2 minutes now in regulation. Another convincing performance from this Panthers team. Timeout called by Parish Episcopal with 1:38 to go.
No, this has definitely been a good win. 44-13 against another top 10 matchup. Of course, Prestonwood jumping up to number 5. But this right here is just solidifying where Parish is moving in as we get closer and closer to playoff time. It's going to be very important with seeding, especially with the way they beat Bishop Lynch and Bishop Dunn these past 2 weeks. Of course, giving a good enough performance to hurdle Nolan Catholic, who is still undefeated and will most likely remain so after tonight as they lead theirs by a 2-possession game. But 44-13 is a strong performance here in another top 10 district matchup.
That's funny. Think about a month ago, we were talking about, okay, here comes the really daunting part of the schedule coming up. Now we're kind of toward the tail end of it, and like you said, they've really just handled it very well. Not a whole lot of struggle throughout this tough stretch.
Closest games are about 30 points. They've handled it with ease. Of course, first game of the year they faced Trinity Christian, now number 1 team in the state. But they have definitely faced some strong opponents. As you see, Prestonwood is not going down without a fight here at the end, even though this game is all but over. Less than a minute and a half remaining.
That one picks up about 15. All smiles on that Panthers side. Quarterback will keep it this time, has some room and a block downfield, down to the 10, inside the 10. Going to bring up first down and goal. This time we'll hand it off to the running back, trying to cut back. Instead, we'll meet a few Panthers and is swarmed by that Panthers defense, a loss of a few.
Less than a minute remaining. All garbage time now.
Second down goal. We'll hand it off again, trying to get to that far edge. Hit hard toward the 6, maybe the 7-yard line. Stayed in bounds the whole time. Under 30 seconds left. As this Panthers defense not looking to allow another touchdown. 15 now on the clock. Third down and goal. Going to be a quarterback keeper running toward the goal line and is down at the 1. 5 seconds to go. They'll call a timeout with 1 second left on the clock.
This is so pointless to call a timeout. It is 44-13. The only thing you're going to do if you don't kick a field goal is give your kids another chance to get injured.
In this situation, if you're the coach, would you take the 3 points?
No, it doesn't matter. It's playoff seeding is not going to come down to, at the end of the year, how many points you have or have given up. It's going to come down to your record. This, to me, is a pointless situation where all you're doing is leaving your kids open for another chance to get hurt. You're already getting, I hate to say it, but you're already getting humiliated on homecoming night. Just take the beating and go home.
Well, that'll give this Panthers defense one more shot to keep them out of the end zone. We got a guest speaker here.
Hey, Dad. Carrie, Red River, New Mexico. Shout out to you. Love you.
All right. And it's been a very good night for this Panthers coaching staff. This one, they'll let him into the end zone for a touchdown as time expires.
Got to show a little bit of love to the Parish coaches sharing the booth with us up here tonight.
That's the first time we've been able to share a booth with them, and it was fun to kind of talk with them pre-game a little bit throughout halftime, but of course they were all smiles throughout the night. And right there, a little bit of shout out to the parents. So this is a touchdown. And we will have one more down. No time left on the clock, 44-19. As they look to close this one out to a 24-point deficit. They will take their time. And they'll try a fake of their own. And it won't look good. The ball is out. And the Panthers are going to return it all the way back.
I am going to call this karma.
So that's how this game will end. Panthers pick it up and return it, a scoop and score. 46-19 will be the final.
I don't really have much I'm going to say about that one, but that to me is karma. You have 1 second on the clock. I know you're on the 1 yard line. Let the clock roll, but instead you go for it. You get the touchdown. You go for the extra point. That's about all I'm going to say on it.
Well, one of the more peculiar ways to end a game, but 46-19 is the final. I know, Jackson, we've already pretty much wrapped it up. Anything else you want to say before we head back home?
I feel very sorry for Evan Green having that fourth touchdown being taken away from him. He was absolutely stellar tonight. It seems like every time he touched the ball, it was a touchdown and just an amazing job. Karin Lynch deserves a lot of credit. Of course, he didn't find the end zone tonight. Christian Benson did. He had a couple good runs. Karin Lynch busted a couple off. But, again, it was Preston Stone. Had a great outing tonight as throwing for, what was it?
5 touchdowns.
5 touchdowns. It was just an amazing job tonight by Preston Stone.
All smiles, all celebrations for that Panthers team. Another convincing road win against the top 10 team. But that will do it for us here on Game On Sports. Thank you so much for spending your Friday evening with us. For our producer, Fred Garner, for everyone here behind the scenes getting things going, braving the elements out there tonight for this Game On Productions team, and for Jackson Donovan, I'm Nick Laupia saying good night from Carrollton.
Over the top of the entire defense, it's caught! 99 yards, Parish!
Stone will keep it himself, and he is in for the score. Intercepted!